the first question I'd like to ask is, what do you like about your work?
So, as you know, I'm Delyse and I'm the manager at Old Park Meadow Natural Burial Ground, and I like the fact that I can support and help people at difficult times in their lives. It's amazing to be able to work here. The grounds are stunning. We work with the Essex Wildlife Trust. They've been a great help to us, giving us advice on what we should and shouldn't do here while creating the nature reserve, and to ensure that what is best for nature and for wildlife and the grounds and things. So it's really good. I love that. One day, you might be sitting outside the butterflies, the dragonflies, the birds. It's just been stunning. We've been here for 3 years now, and before that time it was just a farmer's field. So in 3 years we've created flower meadows, we've got young woodland, and the nature has just come in so much, and it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Yeah.
So how did you start out?
How did I start out? So I've had various jobs over the years, working for small companies, large companies. Some of that is involved in marketing, project management, and sort of like the softer people skills and things. And that's all really come together to help me in this job now. I took a year out and went backpacking and travelled around the world, which was stunning, and that really, I suppose, helped to ignite my passion really for nature and wildlife and the environment, and making sure that we look after it wherever we can.
Absolutely. Wow, that's really interesting. Okay. So did you were you involved in the very, very sort of basic beginnings of all of this?
Yes, I was. Yeah, yes, I was. So I project manage the build and the setup of it all, and manage it now. So I sort of know. I know a lot about it really, about the building, the grounds, and everything like that. Yeah.
Cool. So that's 3 years from.
Well, I've been working on the project for 5 years. It was 2 years sort of before we opened, but we've been open 3 years. So in all, it's been 5 years now.
Great. Cool.
Yeah, so that's good. I've never had a grand career plan or anything like that. Life seems to have just taken me from one job to the next and what have you. But I feel like all the previous jobs have come together and given me the skill set that I need now to do the job, to do this job that I thoroughly enjoy it.
Yeah,
thoroughly enjoy it.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So what would you say to someone starting out today?
I'll say that if at all possible, try and get as good grades as you can at school, university, on an apprenticeship, work as hard as you possibly can. Keep an open mind. You never know where a job is going to lead, what skills it's going to give you, and I think life is very much stepping stones and a journey, and you might start off in one role and think, perhaps it's not your ideal career or the thing that you had planned when you were younger, but you just never know where it's going to go. And if you enjoy that job and you work hard, a door's often open.
Absolutely. Wow, that's great.
Yeah. I would also like to say to try and take every opportunity that comes your way. Keep an open mind.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's really interesting. It's very interesting that this wasn't obviously something that you planned to do from maybe a very young age. This is something that's kind of developed for you.
That's right. It was a chance. It was
absolutely. And that's something that seems to be quite a pattern in these sort of job interviews. I'm finding that people are kind of coming across these opportunities and really jumping at them, and it's great. It's fantastic. I think it's like one of the most important things that we encourage young people to do is to take this opportunity. So that's fantastic to hear.
Yeah, that's good.
Cool.
Yeah.
So what is your vision for a green future?
Yeah, everywhere you go, people leave their litter around, and I think we all have to take responsibility to not create that litter and try and reduce our single-use plastics and bits and pieces like that. I think that is really, really important. I think we all need to do things in a more environmental way, and we need to try and work together to make sure that our planet and the wildlife is there for future generations.
Yeah, absolutely.